Next question.
Was it hard growing up being a boxer?
Hard
Growing up?
growing up?
Yeah.
No, you grew up very quick, really. I mean, as I say, I was just 18 when I turned professional, and the first person I boxed must have been about 28, 29, so I was fighting men. So, and also starting work as early as I did. In those days, you had to take responsibility early. As I say, I started work just before I was 14, and you had to look after yourself. So you did grow up a lot quicker.
Did you have support?
Support?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your, I mean, my father trained me most of the time, and a friend of his who managed him when he was boxing, he became my manager, so they would support you. He would arrange the fights for me. I mean, they never said to me, do you want to box someone or do you want to box? They would just tell me you're boxing someone at a certain time. I remember being in the gym one day when my manager was on the phone to someone, and he said that it was a promoter who was putting on a boxing show. He said, who do you want us to fight? And they told him. He said, oh yeah, we'll knock him out. And I thought at the time, well, who's going to knock him out? Like, it's my manager talking, he's never had a fight in his life. And he's saying, we'll knock him out. So, and he left that down to me.
Did you do it?
I expect so, yeah, because most of them are quite like that.
Have you ever been knocked out or had a bad head injury?
I've never been knocked out.
Whoa.
And I don't know, I had a bad injury. The last time I boxed was at the Royal Albert Hall. And I had a blackout. And I don't think it was from any punch at all. I mean, the fellow who was boxing me had hit me. But as I walked back to the corner, I just collapsed. And it seems, I was in the army at the time, and I've been playing basketball and cut my head open. And from what they can say, someone said it was an optic nerve when others say it was a clot of blood that shifted. Something unconscious, and I ended up in hospital. But that was the only time I was ever out. The only other way I got stopped was with cut eyes. That's another thing I got with cut eyes. So I was never knocked out, no.
What did you achieve in boxing?
What did I achieve?
Yeah.
Being the person I am and meeting a lot of people. I've met some wonderful people since I've done it, and I still belong to the boxing community. We've got the London Ex-Boxers Association, and we meet the first Sunday in every month, and they are the nicest crowd of people anyone could wish to meet. They're all gentlemen. They all come along all suited and booted, and they're so polite to everybody and respect everybody. And this is what we did. Things have changed a lot now, but we did respect each other. I mean, I remember, I say it was silly really, we would walk out into the middle of the ring, I'd start the fight, and referee would say shake hands, so we'd shake hands, and I'd always say to them, good luck. I mean, I didn't like that. I mean, I'm not wishing them luck at all, but it was just the thing you said, good luck. You just wanted to be friendly with everyone.
What do you think of boxing up to these days?
Boxing these days, you find it with a lot of old people like me. They look back in their days, and their days were always the best, weren't they? But I think they were. And I don't know who's teaching people to box now. Whoever it is doesn't know anything, and they're all copying things. There's so many things that are happening. Did anybody watch the boxing on Saturday night? Every week?
Channel 5.
On Channel 5,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched that, and neither of those were entitled to be boxing for the Championship of Great Britain. I mean, neither of them. And to me, neither of them could fight. You know, they weren't. When I was boxing, they were lucky to have been lucky to be bottom of the bill on any of the shows, because they just didn't seem to know anything. I mean, the one who won it was Tyson Fury. Good name. I mean, the things he was doing was absolutely ridiculous. You know, I mean, he won the fight, won every round. The other fellow was just like a street fighter. He had no idea, no brains. And it is all brains. It's an art, boxing. And it's something you learn, and you don't think about what you're doing. You do things. You imagine things all the time. When you're training, I mean, you learn it all in training. I spent hours on the bag, on the shadow boxing in front of a mirror, all those sort of things, and all the time you're doing that, you're thinking and boxing, you're imagining you've got someone else in front of you. You're not just punching a bag, anybody can punch a bag, but you've got to box a bag and imagine it's an opponent. You've got to think all the time just how moves should be.
What would you say to the people to the young kids that want to be a boxer?
I'd say learn properly and respect people. Don't get in fights outside. You don't have to get in fights outside. I had a bit of a name in the end, I suppose, but I never got in any street fights. I've never fought in the street. I've never had to. It's just not necessary. You don't have to. I'd rather walk away than have a fight in the street because it's just not necessary. And it doesn't win you anything anyhow.